40 in my right car. Business change, yeah, I like I ain't all this. Getting money, nigga, that my main.
Hi, I'm Cindy from Com 212 Screen Production Techniques, Section M3. Today, I'm gonna talk about structuralism. So, before I start all this, I would firstly like to thank my lecturers, which is Mr. K and Mr. Awang, for giving me this opportunity to shoot this video. So, what is structuralism? It all begins in 1879. A guy named William Watt, which is the founder of modern psychology, published a book called Principles of Psychological Psychology, which then his student Edward Titchener built upon the idea and developed the concept of structuralism. It's actually mainly focusing onto the mental process instead of the function. This is one of the most influential intellectual movements in the 20th century. Structuralism actually means that audience can easily gain meaning from media text, as it contains movement to understand language through scientific studies and deep structure, as they consist of a pattern instead of just text, and by connecting it, you can actually understand it better. As the key principle of structuralism is manifesting of science system. It emphasizes the wholeness of a structure and transforms from subject into a structure contained where it represents a certain idea. As structuralism helped structure culture, it was used in film to convey meaning from codes and conventional, not dismissing the way language are used to construct the meaning in communication. Structuralism in movie could actually mean that it's well scripted with a storyline and within a story flow. You could actually imagine by combining a few simple shots together to create an idea. For example, these three pictures. And by stringing this certain image together, we can form a certain idea. And to understand the media text, we must always understand the structure that exists within it. In another word, media text and the idea and meaning present within them cannot be understood in isolation, and therefore needed to put into context. As the audience, we use structure to interpret media text better. Okay, so eventually in this case, we can actually use 3x structure to explain it. And for example, we would use Cinderella. This is a very well-known Disney animation that uses structuralism. Firstly, from this image, we can actually see that Cinderella is treated like a maid by her stepmother and stepsister. Then, one day, they actually receive a notice from the royal palace about the royal ball. Everyone is happily about it and excited about it except for Cinderella. This is because she was forbidden by her stepmother to go to the ball. When she was really sad, she actually encountered Fairy Godmother. And with the help of Fairy Godmother, she managed to complete her chores and goes to the royal ball. In the royal ball, she enjoyed her moment very well by dancing with the prince and enjoyed everything. But due to the spell, she got to return by midnight, which she then left her shoe by the stairs. After the royal ball, the prince actually commanded for a search within the nation just to find for Cinderella. And eventually, the royal guards managed to find Cinderella, and she had a happily ever after with the prince. And the villain in the story actually got punished. From here, we could tell that editing is one of the determining functions for structure in the story. And structuralism must always be understood in relation to the surrounding structure, and by connecting the dots, audience can actually have a better understanding of what the author wanted to express. And I hope that you enjoy it and understand what the structuralism means. And thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe from below this video. And see you next time. Okay, bye!